Have you ever felt lost when facing the reflection that greets you each morning? The image that appears in the mirror is more than just your face. It's a calling. In the first breath of the day, while the world is still asleep, your deepest thoughts begin to surface. You find yourself surrounded by insecurities, doubts, and the weight of your burden. But what if that image you fear is also the key to unlocking your true self? In this silence, the words you choose to whisper tell stories. They can be seeds of faith or shadows of discouragement. By acknowledging them, you grant yourself a more genuine internal dialogue. Ask yourself, what do I truly see when I look within? Each reflection offers a chance to embrace your vulnerabilities and turn them into strength. Picture yourself waking up. A soft light streams through the window. You stretch, but soon get lost in anxious thoughts. No one understands me. I'm too different. These thoughts are merely passing clouds, yet you are the vast sky. What if, instead of running from these feelings, you took the time to unravel each emotion? The pain I feel, could it be a guide rather than a prison? It's okay not to have all the answers right now. Every morning gives you the opportunity to rewrite your narrative and to choose what you'll define as your truth. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the presence of silence. It has something to share with you. It whispers, there's still time for transformation. 2. By embracing this silence, you lay the groundwork for a day filled with potential and a connection to your most authentic self. Today, upon waking, tell yourself, I am capable. Allow yourself that freedom. You are not alone on this journey. Every sunrise is a new opportunity, a blank canvas where you can choose the colors of your intentions. Each morning, we weave words that act as seeds. Think about it. What do you plant when you wake up? How do these intentions shape your days? Imagine that your voice, as you express your ideas, is like a gentle breeze that awakens the flowers. They bloom, open up, and reveal themselves to the world. But what if your intentions are different? What if, instead of flowers, you end up sowing thorns, doubts, or even fears? Now take a deep breath and transform that. Today, you can choose. As you bid farewell to the silence of the night and welcome the golden light of the sun, what do you wish to nurture in your heart? It's not about making hollow promises, but about committing to a new path. A simple phrase upon waking can serve as a shout of rebirth. I am capable. Recognizing that your words hold power is a crucial step. Each affirmation you make is an invitation to transformation. Think about how this resonates with your essence. Are you tired of the internal struggle? Are your insecurities echoing too loudly? Enough. Today, you deserve to cultivate self-confidence. Reflect on this. What seeds am I planting in my mind and heart? It's okay not to have all the answers right now. This is just the beginning of a journey. Stand tall and say, I choose who I want to become. This simple act of intention can spark a quiet revolution within you. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the sun on your face. It doesn't dwell on the clouds of the past. It shines. And you? It's time to let your colors shine. Face the sun. Allow it to carry away your worries. In doing so, remember that each sunrise is a fresh opportunity. You can be the seed that transforms your own garden. Words possess a nearly magical power. They shape, create, and sometimes even destroy. Have you ever stopped to consider how each statement that comes from your mouth acts as a tool, a fundamental element in constructing your reality? Each syllable is a choice that can build a bridge or raise a barrier. Imagine yourself as a craftsman, sculpting your life. But what material are you working with? The words you choose every day are the cement and bricks of your narrative. They can erect walls of loneliness or carve out paths of connection. You might say, no one understands me. And that belief takes root, built upon a vocabulary that confines more than it liberates. But what if you started saying, I am seen? What if each morning you looked in the mirror and spoke powerful words? Words that reaffirm your worth, that acknowledge your pain and your strength. The affirmations we repeat shape the image we hold of ourselves. You have the power to choose how to use these tools to heal rather than hurt. Take a moment to reflect. Think about the words you used today. Were they gentle like a breeze or heavy like a storm? Did you allow yourself to be kind to yourself? Because the truth is, we are all a bit fragile inside. It's also true that you have the power to rise. The next time silence envelops you and doubt whispers in your ears, look at what you choose to affirm. Ask yourself, what kind of architect do I want to be? And if what you truly desire is to build a warm home within yourself, then begin with comforting words. Little by little, you will remember who you have always been. Because deep down, you are both the builder and the building. The choice is in your hands and in your inner voice. Why not start now? Have you ever stopped to consider the power that your words hold? Each statement you make can resonate within the walls of your mind. Essentially, your words are like melodies. Some sound soft and comforting, while others create an uncomfortable and dissonant harmony. Have you ever wondered how a simple phrase in the morning can transform your day? The truth is, words have strength. When spoken with intention and clarity, they can shape your perception of reality. So, what would your powerful declaration be today? When you look in the mirror, what inner voice do you hear? Is it one that elevates hope or one that echoes doubt? Now, listen closely. The power of your affirmations doesn't just come from the words themselves, but from the heart that speaks them. Do you notice the difference between saying, "I can do this," and "I will do this"? One word can be a push, a reminder that propels you beyond what you thought was possible. Imagine waking up and looking at yourself in the mirror, saying, "I am enough." Feel how your shoulders relax, how your breath becomes deeper. But here's something you might not have realized. These words can be a balm for your wounded soul. Ask yourself, what do I need to hear today? As you speak your affirmations, feel each syllable resonating within you. This brings a quiet freedom, a wake-up call you may have overlooked along the way. Enough. Today, you won't diminish yourself any longer. Every phrase you share with your soul is a step toward recognizing your truth. Like a gentle song, as you repeat your affirmations, they become part of who you are. Yes, they can be small melodies, but together, they can create a powerful symphony, making the message of your essence resonate. And what if what you're missing is actually showing you the way? Let your words be the light that penetrates the shadows of your doubt. You see, you have the power to transform your being. The formula lies in the declarations you choose to make. Today, choose to speak with courage. Choose to affirm your greatness with every sunrise. When you embrace this truth, you're not merely making a wish, you're shaping your life. So, why not start now? Look at yourself and declare, "I am powerful, I am capable, I am enough." May your words become the echoes of your triumph, guiding you on your journey each day. Repetition is more than just a habit. It's a silent ritual. Every word spoken, every mantra whispered in the stillness of the morning serves as an invisible foundation. What if I told you that this practice, this rhythmic dance you repeat day after day, could be the key to the transformation you seek? Think about how the seasons change. Winter brings silence, but it also prepares the earth for blooming. Have you ever paused to consider that repetition is the wind shaping your essence? A simple statement, repeated with intention, can become the truth you hold dear. But what comes next might just be the most important. These words are not merely sound, they resonate, echoing deep within your soul. Each morning, when you look in the mirror, you have the chance to plant new seeds. What you tell yourself upon waking can shape your entire day. Now, imagine your strongest self. What would he or she say? What if the pain you carry is the reason you need these affirmations? By speaking empowering phrases, you are creating a new narrative. You become the author of your own story. It's okay not to have all the answers now. Over time, these repetitions will weave together into a tapestry of change. Today, as you wake up, take a moment. Close your eyes and feel the weight of your silence. Let this moment be a starting point. The cycle of repetition can become your ally. Each word becomes an echo of what you want to live. What you choose to repeat is who you will become. Renew your vision. You might feel disconnected or lost among words that don't seem like your own. But what resonates with your being leaves a mark. These words gave me peace on a day when there was only noise in my mind. You deserve a space to live out this transformation. So, make this powerful declaration. I am capable. Feel how this phrase bridges the gap between who you were and who you can be. What do you have to lose? By embracing this, you move closer to the purpose that your pain has always wanted to illuminate. Today, remember that every repetition is a conscious step in this dance of life. Your self-criticism. Have you ever paused to listen to the weight of your own words? It's a voice that echoes, often louder than the serenity you seek. What can be said about a thief that steals your peace? Within us resides this figure, always ready to point out flaws and amplify pain. But what if I told you that this voice can be transformed into an ally? Self-criticism can evolve into a loving conversation, a gentle reflection that teaches more than it hurts. Ask yourself, do your flaws truly define who you are? What follows now might just be the most important part. Your imperfections are a part of the beauty of being human. Imagine yourself in a blooming field where each flaw is a petal unfolding. You are not alone on this journey. The loneliness you feel, there's a path of acceptance where these internal criticisms can blossom into true lessons. Remember, no one can bear the pressure to be perfect. Today, when you wake up, look in the mirror and say, I'm enough. See how this simple statement can begin to rewrite your story. No one can shape your narrative if you don't allow it. Embrace your vulnerabilities. They are keys that open doors to new experiences. When self-criticism rises like a monster, take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what does this really mean? That pain you carry, is it truly yours? Start to view your scars not as barriers, but as testaments to your strength. By accepting who you are, you become the artist of your own life. And vulnerability blossoms like the most beautiful flower in the field. Accepting yourself is creating a space for blossoming. Enough. Today, you won't diminish yourself any longer. This is your time to be reborn. Nurture that loving conversation with yourself, that silence you fear. It's the only place where you can truly listen to yourself and discover your true essence. Choosing to believe in yourself is an act of courage. When everything around you screams insecurity, it's the inner flame that needs to be reignited. Imagine yourself on a boat in the middle of a storm. The waves make everything terrifying. The view is hazy. That's how insecurity feels. But what if I told you that even in the height of turbulence, there exists a beacon? Self-confidence. Have you ever felt lost, even when surrounded by others? Loneliness, even in crowds, is a sharp pain. It cuts deeply, but it doesn't have to be your ally. What comes next might just be the key. The turbulent sea of doubt is a familiar landscape, and you are not alone on this journey. You have the ability to navigate these waters. How? Start by recognizing that this strength has always been within you. And what if the next truth could change everything? Self-confidence isn't a rare gift. It's a brave choice available to you every day. Look within. Today is a good day to pause and affirm, I am capable. No one can pretend forever, and you deserve to be yourself, without masks. The vulnerability you fear can transform into power. Every step you take towards self-discovery is a step to emerging from the waves of uncertainty. And what if the silence you fear is the only opportunity to hear the truths that already reside within you? Remember, fear can be a teacher. Feel the strength that grows when you choose to move forward, even when you don't have all the answers yet. When doubt arises, ask yourself, what is the biggest obstacle between me and my self-confidence? The answer may surprise you, but don't rush. It's okay not to know what to do right now. As a human, you already feel like the hero of your own story. Now, allow yourself the freedom. Today, close your eyes for a few seconds. Feel the weight of your silence. This silence is your ally, enabling you to see beyond the emotional noise. Self-confidence is not a destination, but a journey. Each step, no matter how small, counts. You are rebuilding yourself with every affirmation. So remember, this is your choice. Waking up each morning is like opening your eyes to a fresh canvas, a new opportunity, a chance to rewrite your story. But how do you embrace this gift? Each dawn carries with it the magic of rebirth, yet it can be easy to overlook. Hours pass, responsibilities pile up, and amidst the chaos, the one small detail that often gets lost is you. Imagine, for a moment, that every new morning is a blank page. What would you choose to write today? Can you feel the power of that possibility? Life offers you this magic with each new awakening. It's a chance to turn pain into strength and solitude into connection. So the first question is, how do you welcome this new day? And what if everything depends on how you choose to see things? Perhaps your mind is cluttered, suffocated by expectations and distractions all around you. Or maybe you feel like a stranger in the crowd, waiting for someone to truly see you. But here's the secret. Every morning calls for you to choose hope. What follows might just be the most important part. The declarations you make upon waking are not just words. They are magic wands. There is power in your voice, a capacity to create reality. When you look in the mirror, you can say, "Today, I am capable of facing whatever comes my way." This simple affirmation carries immense power. And what if this changed everything? Today, as you wake up, try this exercise. Close your eyes for a moment and feel the weight of your silence. It wants to tell you something. When you open your eyes, listen to your breath. You are stronger than you think. You have the ability to transform your life. But what if you never start? What will remain in place of what could have been? What will you do with today? Each sunrise is your chance to be reborn, to awaken, connect with the beauty of the new. When the sun rises, remember, you are a part of it. The choice of how to live each day is your invitation to the magic. Yes, there is pain, loneliness, and exhaustion, but there is also a profound beauty in choosing to transform these things. This can be your truth. What will you allow this new light to illuminate? Your life is a reflection of what you choose to create, and that is simply magical. So as you face tomorrow, why not embrace rebirth? Why not create the reality you truly wish to live? The magic is within you. It shines with every sunrise. Embrace it. Transformation often arises from silence. The one who listens, even without words, learns to speak to the soul. One day, you will find yourself in front of the mirror, and the question will resonate. How will you speak to yourself tomorrow? This silence is not empty. It is the fertile ground where your new awareness can blossom. But are you willing to listen to that inner voice calling for the changes your soul needs? There is an invisible weight that we carry. Emotional loneliness can engulf you, even when surrounded by others. You feel pain. You ask yourself, am I understood? The answer, which may seem distant, reveals itself in your own silence. It invites you to pause and explore those corners of your mind. Tomorrow brings new hopes, but what if what you have to say to yourself has yet to be discovered? Consider this. You might be repeating old stories, while within you lies a sacred space for growth. Notice how transformation can be profound in the quiet. At the dawn of this new day, what do you want your heart to hear? No more diminishing yourself in front of others. You don't need approval. Those old habits, that quest for belonging, can silence your true essence. It's time to awaken. You deserve to breathe without fear, free from the pain imposed by the outside world. As you face this journey, remember the beauty of what remains unsaid. Silence your mind to hear what truly matters. Perhaps the pain you carry isn't just yours. It's a call to transformation. Move forward. By creating space for silence, you will connect with the strength that resides within you. Today, upon waking, allow yourself a moment of reflection. I am capable. And remember, you are not alone on this path. Your journey is unique, but many similar steps have been taken. If this message has found you, perhaps it's time to let it guide you forward.